That's the kind of weekend it's been. No holds barred, full tilt power pulling. $255.9 feet. Mission impossible with another fantastic run. Engler may not be a contender in the points this season, but he has certainly demonstrated his championship form here in Nashville.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, after another excellent pull, we go over to Tim Engler here out of Princeton, Indiana, driving the Mission Impossible tractor. Tim, you're hanging in there, bud. The Arius motors sound really good.
Yeah, they did. It was an awful rough ride there. I had to kind of get on that right brake a little bit. It was kind of squirrely, but we knew we had to run our light on the front if we was going to get anywhere because the sled's really heavy. But just do the best you can. That's all you can do.
Well, you're always a tough competitor all over everywhere, and I know you've been doing a lot of pulling this summer. Are you ready for a break or not?
Oh, yeah. It's been a long, hard summer, and we're ready for a couple weeks off here. But you always be ready to go again after you get a week or two off.
Next up, Wadesville, Indiana's Fred Freeman and the Mean Mistreater. Freeman has been in the points race in the 9,200 class all season with Leo Kay and the Banter brothers. Now it's all come down to who can go the distance on one last pull. $212.2 feet. That will be enough to keep Fred in the running, but not enough to beat Leo Kay and the Banners. He'll finish this year in third place. Leo Kay won it all in the 7,200s, but he's been unable to overtake the Banner brothers in the heavyweight class. He's got one more run to close out the season, and you can bet he's going to pull out all the stops. $239.1 feet. The Driller battles hard to the end. Leo Kay won't take this title crown, but he has sewn up second place. What a year it's been for him. A championship in one division and second place in the other.
Well, the series started a long time ago back in May there, and you've been struggling all along there, but doing extremely well and running the top 5 points.
Yeah, I think we ended up second in this 9, and we won the 7.
Well, congratulations on that national championship there, and we'll see you this winter somewhere down the road on the Red Man Tour.
Okay, we'll be around.
Okay, Leo Kay's, ladies and gentlemen, out of Pennsylvania. Another excellent show here.
It's official. The Banter brothers have the #1 spot in their pocket for the 16th national title and their 6th consecutive national title in the 9,200, 11,200-pound class.
This is a Nation's Business Update with Roger Wallace.
The index of leading economic indicators fell 0.6% in December. The index has dropped 3 of the past 4 months. The Pontiac division of General Motors says it will discontinue production of its mid-engine Fiero model after the '88 model year. And Macy's may spoil Campo's bid to acquire the Federated department stores. Macy's has proposed a merger with Federated, price tag $6.6 billion. More tomorrow on Nation's Business Today.
Be a part of the most powerful sport on earth with a TNT membership. Get 12 issues of Power Tracks, the monthly pulling magazine, a Redman TNT pulling cap, a TNT Motorsports patch, Redman and TNT decals, plus a 10% discount card on all mail order purchases. Send check or money order for $24.95 to this address, or charge it to your Visa or MasterCard by calling 1-800-227-3167. Order now.
Thursday, it's tune-up time for tournament play when Oklahoma takes on Missouri in a Big 8 battle. And North Carolina State meets upset-minded Maryland. Live Thursday night on ESPN.
The super-modified two-wheel drive class on the Redman TNT Summer Circuit has produced the most intense competition since TNT started pulling in 1979. There were 8 lead changes, the last one coming on the weekend before the final 2 hooks. Now the top contenders are ready to face off in a final showdown with precious points hanging in the balance.
Manufacturer sells some of the high-dollar clothing all over the country. Wayne Rouse, distance on the
This
previous
event
run.
will
Rouse
decide
went
once
a
and for all
2.54
who's number one in 87.
2.54 and a 9 for Rouse.
Although he is not a contender in the points race, you can bet he's going to give it all he's got today in Nashville. Chris Holdorf has pulled his way into the hearts of Ford fans all along the circuit. He's the self-proclaimed bad boy of pulling, and his cocky self-assurance has established him as a truly unique character. You can love him or you can hate him, but you can't ignore him. Next up is Georgia's Mike Stowe at the wheel of the Bad Dog. Mike has had an excellent season, but the lead has remained elusively just beyond his grasp. A good showing here may give him the points he needs to beat Hare or Lamont out of second place.
Well, Mike Stowe out of Georgia, I tell you what, I believe you just might have been a little light on the nose. I think you might say that at least. I don't know.
Well, yeah, Butch, I tell you, the track's kind of hard to read, and just taking a guess at where to put the weight, and it's not really a good bite out of the hole, but when you get down here, you got a good bite, and I tried to gamble a little bit and get me a shot out of the hole there, but I was a little too light down here.
Well, I know you've been close in the points all summer long, and it's been a long, hard summer, hasn't it?
Yeah, I tell you, we rode a lot of miles, and we did real well and had some good luck, and I'm fortunate everything's still running, and I can go home and spend some time with family now.
We will not know the final points breakdown until the event is over, but surely this run will keep Mike high in the points today. There's a fiercely tough field of competitors yet to come, the first of which is Ken Lamont in the Midnight Express. Ken started out this weekend in second place overall, but he really had to struggle all the way to make it. Midway through the season, he was down by over 30 points. Then, after that disastrous start, Lamont staged a dynamic comeback, climbing to second place, only 5 points behind leader Jim Lyons. And Mark Hare is third, only 5 points behind Lamont. That's how they came to Nashville. These last 3 pulls will determine who takes the 1979 crown in the super modified two-wheel drive. .286.8 feet. A good run for Lamont, but not as good as he would like to have had.
Ken, your impressions on that pull as you came down the track?
Real bad.
Not too satisfied with yourself this afternoon, huh?
No, the truck's got a lot more potential than what I showed here this weekend. I've been experimenting a little bit, and I should have waited till it didn't count so much like it is in this point race, but I didn't want to end up second or third. I wanted to go for the win, and to do that, you got to experiment sometimes, and I should have went with what I knew worked, but, you know, that's the only way you learn.
Mark Hare and Spike have really caused a stir in the two-wheel drives this year. He's running one of the biggest engines on the circuit, and this season has been a constant battle between Jim Lyons and him for the lead. Hare won more events than anybody this summer. In one stretch of 8 hooks, he won 5, tied for first in another, and was second twice. But Hare lost his momentum in Inwood, Ontario, finishing 12th in the double-point event. That dropped him from first to third, and that's where he stood coming into Nashville, only 10 points out of the lead. He needs to do it all today. .299.3 feet, just inches short of a full pull. But that's the best run we've seen, and it will surely give Mark Hare a big boost toward his goal of number 1 in the point standing. It all depends on what Jim Lyons has up his sleeve. Jim Lyons and Stitches have dominated this class all season, but he's never been able to put Hare away. Every time Lyons seemed unbeatable, Hare came back to dog his heels, taking the lead away or harassing him from a close second. Things got even hotter for Lyons as Lamont staged his comeback late in the season. But Stitches managed to hold them off, coming into Nashville in the number 1 spot, only 5 points ahead of Hare. Lyons put in a brand new 572 Rodeck prior to this weekend. Watch him run. A disappointing pull for Stitches. It looked like Stitches had the title sewn up, but he may just have lost it all on this last run. But no, the official results are in, and Jim Lyons holds on by a scant 2.5 points to become the national two-wheel drive champion for 1987.
Well, Jim Lyons, I'll tell you what, I've known you for years. I feel like I grew up with you because of the drag racing, and I know you got very involved in truck and tractor pulling over the last 3 or 4 years. And here you are currently sitting up on top of points and just had a real fine run. But if you could have done anything different on that run, what would you have done?
I'd have changed some weight if I did anything different, but otherwise it turned out all right. We're still going to win the points with that deal, and I'm really proud of that. All the sponsorship I've had from the Stitches, the help, they've backed me 100%. It's good. TNT's been good to us, so we really appreciate it. Red Man also.
Jim, I don't think any more can be said. Congratulations on the championship.
Thank you very much.
Lyons finishes the season with 566 points. Hare is second with 563.5. And Lamont slips to third with 559. Mike Stowe and the Bad Dog held on to fourth with 548. And there you have it, the dramatic finish to the 1987 Redman TNT All-Pulling Series Summer Circuit.
They're the biggest, most powerful monster trucks in the world, unleashing their awesome power in the hottest new home video, Return of the Monster Trucks. It's raw action on the first monster truck obstacle course ever, with Bigfoot, USA 1, Monster Vet, Rolling Thunder, and more. Plus exciting side-by-side car-crushing drag racing, unbelievable truck crunching. See Awesome Kong crush a mobile home. If you like the original Battle of the Monster Trucks, you'll love Return of the Monster Trucks. You won't believe your eyes as these monsters of the Midway take to the water, and much, much more. You've got to experience the ultimate crushing power and thundering action in this all-new video. Return of the Monster Trucks. It's not available in stores, so order yours today. It's dynamite. Call now 1-800-648-5600 to get your copy of Return of the Monster Trucks for just $19.95 plus shipping and handling. Order now and get a monster toy truck at no extra cost. This awesome video is available only through this special offer. So call now 1-800-648-5600. Save COD charges by using your Visa or MasterCard. Call now.
Friday, the North American Junior Welterweight title is at stake when champion Harold Brazier takes on the challenge of Rockin' Robin Blake. Budweiser presents Top Rank Boxing, Friday at 9 Eastern, live on ESPN.
The sun's waking up at the break of day, getting on down that old highway, trying to make Nashville for midnight. Grab a cup of coffee for the road, big rig pulling on heavy load, rolling on down, turning the power on. Rolling on down, turning the power on. Engine reeled up and it's raring to go. Gotta get it right, can't be too slow. See the lightning head on the road. Wheels spinning wide and the crowd's cry. Pulling to the right, gotta bring it back. Rolling on down, turning the power on. 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 Big motor burning up the track, chasing a dream, never holding back. Rolling on down, turning the power on. Rolling on down, turning the power on. Glide on down to the finish line. Man, can you hear those engines whine? The man with the flag is just ahead. Going strong, going all out. It'll be all right.